The Sixers had an opportunity to draft who I think was the best pick in the entire draft, considering where that prospect was picked, and he was still on the board. He's on the board at 23, and we didn't take him. What? What's up and welcome back to the channel. I believe that the Philadelphia 76ers made a huge mistake on draft night. The Philadelphia 76ers had an opportunity to take who I felt was the best pick in the NBA draft. And no, I'm not saying the best pick as in he was the best player. I'm talking about value. Where he was picked versus how good I think he can be and how much I think that he can contribute to an NBA team even on day one. The Sixers decided to trade the 23rd pick in the NBA draft and Danny Green for D'Anthony Melton. Now, first things first, Danny Green, I appreciate you, man. I know you gave it y'all with the Philadelphia 76ers. Much respect, much love to you. And the Sixers get a player in D'Anthony Melton who I think is an upgrade from Danny Green. Last year, shot 37% from three. The year before, shot 41%. 6'2", 6'3" guard, combo guard. He could play with the ball in his hands. He could play off the ball, versatile. But the Philadelphia 76ers had an opportunity to draft who, once again, I think was the best pick in the draft. At 26, Wendell Moore Jr. got picked by, I believe, the Mavs, but got traded to the Timberwolves. Wendell Moore, 6'5", 6'11" wingspan. Now, what's that mean? Well, it means he's tall enough to play the 1 and the 2 and has the wingspan to guard 1, 2s, and 3s. Now, in the NBA, I project him to be a 2, more likely a 3. But at 6'11", super long arms, great length, showing the ability in college to guard 1 through 3. Not only that, but he can shoot the hell out of the ball. He came into college at Duke shooting in the low 20%. By his junior year, he's shooting 40% from 3. Now, for comparison, D'Anthony Melton shot 28% from 3 in his 1 year in college. Now, if Wendell Moore only played 1 year in college, he was only at 21%. It would have looked abysmal. But again, he's showing that development, and by his junior year, he was shooting 40% from 3. Now, I know what some of you guys are probably thinking, well, it took him 3 years. He's a junior. That he's old. That he's not going to have that much room for development. Well, as Lee Corso would say, not so fast, because Wendell Moore Jr. is only 20 years old. He went into Duke as a very young freshman. A lot of guys get drafted as freshmen and they're 19 and a half, turning 20, or they stay for their sophomore year and they're 20, turning 21. So yes, even though he was a junior, he's only 20 years old. He's super young, and he's already shown tremendous development in the short time that he was at Duke, right? Which means he probably has even more room to grow being only 20 years old and nowhere near his prime. I believe that a guy that has shown that much development between 18, 19, and 20, that shows the kind of work ethic he has and how much he cares. He has proven that he can develop his shot because he's done it, and that just tells me he's going to develop other areas of his game as well. Now, if you watch Duke play, and I do because I'm a Duke fan, he also had to show his versatility. He had to take on a lot of different roles. Many times, Wendell Moore was the primary ball handler, so he's used to having to run an offense. He's used to bringing the ball up with pressure, which means he's going to be able to, at times, be your 1 in the NBA if needed, or be your play initiator if you need him to be that. We've already talked about his shooting ability, and he was Duke's best defender every year that he was there. Every year that he was there, he was their best perimeter defender, guarding the best guy on the other team. So, can he handle the ball and play the 1 if you need him to? Yes. Can he play off the ball as a 40% three-point shooter? Yes. Can he defend? Yes, he guarded the best perimeter defenders every game at Duke, and he has a 6'11" wingspan and the versatility to be able to guard 1s, 2s, and 3s. So you could have had a player that was 4 years younger, shoots the ball extremely well, a more versatile defender, 6'5" with a 6'11" wingspan versus being a 6'2", 6'3" guard in Melton. And I just can't believe that the Sixers didn't jump on that opportunity, man. Now, this is no disrespect to D'Anthony Melton. I'm not going to sit here and act like I've watched hours upon hours of film on Melton. From what I have seen of him when I watched the Grizzlies play, he gave an absolute punch off the bench. 10, 11 points a game, can score the ball, can play on the ball, off the ball. I do believe he is an upgrade as the roster is currently constituted for the Philadelphia 76ers. I do believe that he is an upgrade from Danny Green. He's been in the league for 4 years, but it's not like he's old. He's only like 23, 24 years old, so he is young. He is versatile. He is a good player, scoring 10, 11 points a game. But again, I just feel like you had an opportunity to get a guy that was 4 years younger, 4 inches taller, a 6'11 wingspan, a 40% three-point shooter in college, and shot 50% from the field, and was in the 80% from free throw every year in college. So the guy can clearly shoot the ball. He has the length to be a versatile defender. And what's the number one thing the Philadelphia 76ers have needed? 3 and D wings. Wendell Moore would have provided that. I think Wendell Moore would have excelled in that role, and you would have got him on a rookie contract, which means less money. I'm shocked that the Sixers didn't take him. I wish that the Sixers took him, and it's not because I'm a Duke fan. That's not the only reason why. Of course, that's part of it, but it's also all these reasons that I outlined. I believe Wendell Moore Jr. was the best pick as far as value goes in the NBA draft, and the Sixers had an opportunity to take him, and they didn't, and I feel like the Sixers really dropped the ball. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that the trade for DeAnthony Melton was a great trade, good trade? What would you rate it? On a scale of 1 to 10, let me know in the comment section below. Are you guys as high on Wendell Moore Jr. as I am, or do you not really have an opinion on him at all, or do you think I'm overrating him? Let me know that in the comment section below. If you liked the video, of course, like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you can become a member today by clicking that link in the description below. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.